Hi everyone, my name is Hadassah Feinberg. I've posted a couple videos to YouTube. First off, I just wanted to thank everyone for the support that we're receiving and other victims are receiving. But I did want to hop on here and clarify a couple things that people have left in comments and, just a lot of misinformation going around. So I did file a private criminal complaint to the Butler County, Pennsylvania District Attorney's Office, implicating Governor Josh Shapiro for the attempted assassination against former President Donald J. Trump on July 13th of 2024, and for the murder of Corey Comparator. Yes, Governor Josh Shapiro is fully liable. He has control and supervision over the state police and has connections with the FBI and has just reigned terror in Pennsylvania. A little about me. I was a resident of Pennsylvania for 25 years. My family's been there for years. I still have family there. And I was working as a licensed foster and adoptive parent. I have a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. I was teaching in the schools. I'm a mother. I have 4 young children that I'm raising. And, I came out after I had saved 4 children that were left soiled in feces and unclothed. And I basically spoke up against the county for them failing that family. And after that point, they terrorized my family. They came after my family. We had to flee for safety. Just a horror show, total nightmare. And as I continued to speak up and, voice the oppression that we were, facing, I started to connect with multiple victims, and over the months, I began to realize, wait, this is a racket. This is an enterprise, a Commonwealth enterprise. It's very, very vast. And of course, we all know that the FBI is the one that's supposed to investigate public corruption, which unfortunately in the state of Pennsylvania, they're not doing. They're trying to silence victims. Governor Josh Shapiro has full control over the media there, Penn Live, ABC. I have text messages with the reporter for months and months and months. They have known about the crimes. And, I think the media is just as much liable for the safety and for the harm caused to the victims as Governor Josh Shapiro, because if they have knowledge of the crimes, they are failing the public. They are failing the public by, aiding him in promoting his political agenda and not providing protection to the public that so greatly needs that exposure. So anyways, I'm just coming on here because I want the public to know what's going on. Politicians have a lot of pull with the media, and, normal everyday civilians don't have that. And so it's really important to get on social media and let the people know what's going on. A couple of the victims that I've been working with are Leah Shoops, Matt Konopesky, Elena Belagalovsky, Ellen Greenberg's death. I have investigated that. Daniel Harris, Yvonne Worski-Werman. There's so many people, and it's horrible. They threaten us. They come after our families. They take our children. The crimes that have been committed to try to suppress, the exposure of their crimes is just absolute, I don't want to call it genocide, but it's a humanitarian crisis in Pennsylvania, and people are living in fear. I think a lot of the people that, just have no idea, they're uninformed. I'm going to call them uninformed. I'm not going to say uneducated, because I think they're just uninformed. But this is really important. And I want the public to know that I'm just a mother that went through persecution by Governor Josh Shapiro and the officials underneath him. And, you know, I'm not a political party. I'm not here to promote, you know, a political position. I'm not here to promote one way or the other. I truthfully don't know much about Kamala Harris. I mean, I know she was vice president, but I didn't vote for her, and I don't really know anything about her. I'm not on here, you know, to say one way or the other. But what I do know for sure is that Governor Josh Shapiro is an absolute criminal. I will come out and say that, because he has full responsibility to protect the civilians in Pennsylvania. His failure to protect and his involvement to corrupt and obstruct justice is an absolute atrocity. And the public needs to speak up. Like, we need to stop living in fear and letting them control the agenda when this is not normal. Like, we don't live in some sort of, you know, third world, terroristic country. This is America. We're supposed to be living for free. Not for free, but like, we're supposed to be living free and, you know, not persecuted for exposing crimes. That's absolute, like, it's insane. Totally crazy. So, I'm just an average human being. No, I am not imagining any of this. There's hundreds of victims. I have hundreds of text messages from people that have been victims to these crimes, and the public needs to speak out, and that's what I'm doing. I've been speaking out since October, even though they harassed my family and forced us out. We're not going to stop. We're not going to stop until there's justice, and everybody needs to know what's going on, because we live in a quote-unquote democracy where this is not supposed to happen, and I think it's my duty to let everybody know what's going on in Pennsylvania and who Governor Josh Shapiro truly is. Again, he controls the media, so when you listen to the media, you need to take it with a grain of salt. If you look at the amount of lawsuits alleging crimes against Governor Josh Shapiro, you'll be just as horrified as I am. So please, like, do your homework, do your research. Remember that the media is controlled, and, you know, average human beings like you and me is the people that you should really be listening to. Thank you.